Hey Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for January 2022. I hope you guys had a good Christmas. I hope you are having a good New Year's. Alright, I do want to take just a quick second here to remind everyone that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. If you find that that is the case with you, I do encourage you to check your other signs and placements. See if those readings might resonate just a little bit better. Also keep in mind, in a monthly reading, they are a bit predictive in nature, so if the events are not occurring right now, they could occur in a week, 2 weeks, or 3, so keep that in mind also. Alright, so let's get started, guys. Spirit, what would you like Sagittarius to know for January? Okay, we have the Three of Swords in the reverse. So healing is taking place here. Okay, that's good. And what is crossing that? So a lot of healing from something that was emotionally painful for you, Sagittarius. But now healing during the month of January. It is crossed by the Eight of Wands. All right, so I do see that, it's going to be affected by or crossed by either travel or communication, or possibly both. Take it as it resonates for you. But it's going to help you to grow as well. There's growth associated with this, so that's nice. If it's communication, it's going to be back and forth. So, working out these things and talking about it, it's going to help you. If there's travel involved, I think that that may help you to heal as well. But definitely healing is going to be taking place. All right, so let's see what happened in the past that directly affects this. All right, so we have the Six of Coins in the reverse. Okay, so in the past, you may have had a situation where you felt a loss. Could have been financial loss for some of you. Could have been that there was somebody in your life that was breadcrumbing you, or just it was an unequal give and take with others. But you just felt like things were not equal, and you were feeling very unbalanced. And that does make a lot of sense, this sense of imbalance. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Let's see why all this is happening. Why is all this happening, Spirit? The Ace of Swords. So you've gained some clarity. All of this is happening because you have gained some clarity in the situation. Likely this clarity has come through communication, and whether you're aware of it or not, there is someone here who has their eye on you. I feel like either, let me reword that. There is someone in your energy that could possibly be good for you, that in the future could have their eye on you. Now, I say that because we have a bird of prey. We have this falcon. Now, the falcon's eyes are covered, so they may not have noticed you or seen you yet. It could be that you've noticed them. It could be that they've noticed you and you haven't noticed them. Or it could just be that this person is about to enter your life, or you're about to enter theirs, but that's why. So there is a connection that is about to occur. It hasn't occurred yet. The two of you are not aware of one another yet, but there's a possibility here, is what I'm saying. So there's also clarity that has been gained that is assisting you with this healing. So the healing needs to take place before this person can enter into your life. All right, so what's on your mind, Sagittarius? Oh, look at that. Ace of Cups. Nice. So, a new beginning in love. So you would like to have a new beginning in love. I like it. Let's see what's happening in January that you may not... Wow, that's a little much. Little much. Let's try that again. Let's see what's happening in January that you may not see coming. January that Sagittarius... Okay. All right, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and we have the Five of Cups. Okay, so I do think that you are feeling a little bit stuck still. So there's some stuck energies. There's still some sad energy here. So still feeling a little bit stuck in sadness. But I do see that wheel is getting ready to turn. You're not there yet, and it's because you're still looking at what you've lost instead of looking at this Two of Cups. You're still looking backwards. So, you know, there's an opportunity here for you to turn around, but you're going to have to get unstuck to do that. Okay? There's also a need for you to focus on others, Sagittarius, because I do want you to notice, now this is the After Tarot. If you look in the background here, there is someone who is drowning here, and your back is turned because you're looking at what you've lost. You're looking over here at what you've lost, and instead of, you're not seeing this person who's drowning. Now they're drowning in emotion. In the tarot, water is always emotion. So this figure is drowning in emotion, and you can't see them because you're focused on what you've lost. This may be the person who is trying to come into your life, but you're stuck right now. You're stuck looking at what's been spilled, what's been lost. So there's an indication for you to turn that around. Let's see how you're showing up. Queen of Swords. Okay, so you are in a transformation. I do feel like you're listening. There's someone here that you're listening to. It's an energy of someone who is listening, trying to make their decisions from a very rational standpoint, being very focused on the day-to-day activities. You're not really trying to get very emotional right now, but if you notice, at the very tip of the sword is a butterfly. And so her attention is now diverted upwards and looking at that butterfly. So you're beginning to move away from this very rational, very, only thought, only thoughts and not very much of a heart center. You're moving away from that and into that transformation. So you're beginning to heal. Let's see the energy coming towards you, Sagittarius. It's the beginning of a transformation. You're beginning to see that it is possible for you. Show me the energy coming towards Sagittarius, please. Okay, so the energy coming towards you is somebody here who is making a decision. In the past, they may have avoided this decision because they're very guarded. This person is now less guarded than they have been before. And I will say that there's a sense that they didn't feel like they knew enough, but now they feel like they know more. And they're less guarded as a result. And I do feel like they are closer to a decision than they have been in the past. So it's somebody who is trying to make a decision. Let's see Spirit's advice. Spirit's advice, we have the Two of Cups. Interesting. So Spirit's advice is to open yourself up to love. that there's love that's around you. So open yourself up to love. That's beautiful. All right, let's see your outcome. Four of Wands. Four of Wands is a card of celebration. It's a card of happiness. So it looks to me as if you may be ending the month in celebration. Now, bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups in the reverse. So you're entering the month here. The underlying energy is one of not celebrating, not really going out, kind of staying to yourself, not being happy. It's the opposite, basically. I feel like that's your underlying energy. You're not very happy with the way things are at this particular moment. And I do think you might be kind of keeping yourself secluded a little bit. The end of the month is going to see a very different energy for you. So that's very nice. All right, let's clarify, Sagittarius. Why is the Three of Swords here in reverse? All right, so again, we have this Six of Coins. Now, we have it in your past, and it is clarifying the Three of Swords. So definitely it's your past that is causing you to feel this pain. It's been emotionally painful and draining for you, very draining. I think it's been very painful, and you are in the beginning stages of healing this. Feeling very unbalanced right now, and the beginning stages of healing a very painful experience. Look at that. A lot of repeat cards, but inverted. So we have the Three of Cups in the upright. Now, what is affecting it? Well, there is going to be going out. There is going to be some experiences that are going to make you feel happy and joyful. These experiences may involve some travel. They may involve, talking back and forth. It's going to bring you joy. So, and it's going to help to push you into this healing. So that's beautiful. Now, let's look at the Six of Cups in the reverse from the past. Yeah, it was a failed relationship. So Spirit is saying you have to be willing to open yourself up to relationship again. The imbalance came from a relationship that ended. That's where this started. A connection that ended. That's where the imbalance and that's where the pain began. And so now you're at the point where you are beginning to actually heal it. You may have avoided that for quite some time. Why is the Ace of Swords here? We have the Chariot. Yeah, so you're trying to move forward. All of this is happening is because you are moving forward. You are gaining clarity. This forward movement is going to be successful. And it's going to be more rapid than what you think it is. It is because as time moves forward, there is someone who is coming into your sphere. Somebody who is going to be a perfect match. Why is the Ace of Cups here? Wouldn't surprise me if I saw the Magician. The Fool in reverse. Okay, so you want love in your life, Sagittarius, but you're afraid of taking a risk. Yeah, you're very worried about taking a risk. And that's why Spirit's advice is for you to open up to love. I think that this connection, this breakup here that caused the imbalance, that was the beginning of the imbalance. I think that it was so heartbreaking for you that you really have developed a fear of love. But I do see you healing from that. Let's look at what's coming for you in January that you may not see coming. energy feels stuck at the beginning, so that's interesting too. Doesn't, it's not staying there, but in the beginning, that's exactly what happened. All right, let's see what we have. All right, we have the 5 of Swords. We have the 7 of Swords. And we have the King of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Okay. So, Sagittarius, like I said, you have to let this wheel spin. The way you do that is to stop dwelling on the past, okay? What are you dwelling on? Well, you're dwelling on things that were a bit deceptive, things that you feel that you were treated incorrectly. I do feel like for a lot of you, there was some kind of a conflict here where there may have been deceit involved. There's an energy here of somebody who was a bit narcissistic possibly, or arrogant. And there's also an energy of someone who had some avoiding type of techniques. And it was very off-putting. So I do feel that you've been very sad. You have been very sad. It's as if your world went from everything being wonderful and great to just being like the worst, right? And you have to remember that it's a wheel, Sagittarius. So that wheel is always going to turn. It's never going to stay put. It's always going to turn. And we have to learn how to find our equilibrium no matter which way the wheel is turning. Okay? I do feel that you enter into January feeling a little bit stuck, really focused on the negativity. Spirit's advice is for you to focus on opening up to love. And I do think that you are going to do that. With the King of Cups here, I do think that there is love that is around you. And I do think that you have water sign energy. So it could be that you run into somebody who is Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer possibly. Doesn't have to be. What I am seeing though is that there is love here that is being offered. There is somebody here that has a mature sense of love. There's somebody that is mature. You've avoided love for a while. You've been avoiding love, but there is somebody here that's showing up with a king energy and a full cup. There is a possibility, Sagittarius, for the same Ace of Cups that you have on your mind that you're afraid of taking that risk with. Spirit's advice is for you to focus on opening yourself up to love. So I feel like you're going to have an opportunity for love. Now, let's see how you are showing up. It's going to be your choice, though. All right, we have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Sun in reverse. And we have the 8 of Cups reversed. So you're showing up here as, you know, being right here on the verge of a transformation. Really moving, you're moving through the world right now in more of that avoidance type of energy, guarding your heart and really trying to be more on the rational side, not really on the heartfelt side, because you're trying to cope with the pain. But I do see that there is a new beginning that is going to be offered to you. I don't think you're going to see it coming. With the Sun in reverse, I think it's going to be a complete surprise. The 8 of Cups in the reverse tells me that you're not going to walk away from it, though. I don't know what you're going to do with it, but I see that you're not going to walk away from it. I also think it's going to be a big surprise. It's going to be a very big surprise. I also see that your money is going to be better in January. I see an influx of money in January, which is nice. Yeah, so that's good. Let's see the energy coming towards you. Okay, we have the Hermit, Virgo energy. We have the Three of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Seven of Rods. Okay, so I do feel like there is somebody who is coming in. This person is making a decision here. They're closer to this decision than they have been in the past. And I feel like this person has been soul searching. This person they've really gone within with regard to a decision here. This is also somebody who has been healing as well. So the two of you are sharing that energy. This is someone who has healed from an emotionally painful experience. And I do feel that they have overcome a lot of difficulties in their past. They've overcome emotional pain and difficulties that really were put in place by other people. So their decision might very well be about, trying to connect with you. But I'm going to tell you, I see this person, this energy that's coming towards you. There's somebody who shares that healing energy. So I see that there's going to be similarities. You may not have even met this person yet, because remember that Falcon is blindfolded. But this is somebody who is healed. They've stood their ground. They've overcome a lot of things, a lot of problems. And I feel like they've done a lot of soul searching. So they're on the brink of making a decision here about, my suspicion would be the same as you, about, connecting with others again. Spirit's advice is to embrace connection. Embrace the Two of Cups. All right, we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. We have Temperance reversed. And we have the World in reverse. Yeah, so the clarification is that if you remain stuck in a situation of imbalance, this cycle's never going to end. So Spirit is saying, embrace this. Don't remain stuck here. Don't remain in this situation of imbalance, in this emotionally imbalanced state. Allow this cycle to end, because it truly is your decision, Sagittarius. Because right now there's this stuck energy. If you want this to end, you have to embrace love. You have to open yourself up to love. All right, why is the Four of Wands here? Okay, we have the High Priestess, we have Strength in reverse, and we have the Nine of Swords reversed. Okay, in your outcome, I do see celebrations. I see possibility of connection, and for some of you, there's a relationship. Your guidance here is when you are feeling fearful and feeling as if that fear that you're experiencing is trying to take over, you're to use your intuition. Follow your intuition. And that is what it's going to take for you to release the anxiety, release the fear. That's what you need to do to release fear and anxiety. Your intuition. You know what it is that you need to do. You need to follow your own inner intuition, which is, Spirit telling you to embrace connection. So if you will do that, if you will follow your intuition, you will release the fear and anxiety. It's going to lead you to celebration. For some of you, it's going to lead you into a connection. It's literally going to be a choice at this point. You're right at the tip of that transformation. I see that, you know, you can decide to let this go at any point. If you do decide to, you have new love coming in. Bottom of the deck is the 9 of Rods. So I can tell it's been a long journey for you. You're still hanging in there, and you are overcoming these difficulties. So kudos to you for that. It's a choice at this point, Sagittarius. What are you going to do? All right, I'm going to pull an oracle card for you to round out your reading and see what Spirit has to say. I like this reading for you, though. All right, so I am doing your oracle cards from the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards. I like them a lot. There are little nuggets of, you know, just profound wisdom in these cards. So I'm going to read it directly from the book so that none of that gets missed. So if you'll give me just a moment to find the information. You got the last quarter moon in Cancer. So hold on just one moment. Here we go. And it's called Take a Breather. Okay. It says, sometimes situations start with much promise and then get fatigued or fizzle out. This is normal. If a situation is dragging on and everyone is becoming far too sensitive, it might be time to take a breather. Is this still what you want? If a situation is slipping away from you, it could be due to self-doubt or because too many people are trying to get their own way. If you're struggling to find a balance with a VIP in your life or a personal or professional connection, it may be time to show your feelings. Okay, now in this case, Sagittarius, I think you need to take a breather from the pain. I think you need to take a breather from yourself, from the pain. You've dealt with this for a long time, and it's literally going to be a choice. Open up for this love. Don't let the fear derail you, because I do see new love coming in if you will only open up for it. All right. I hope this has been helpful, Sagittarius. If you would, like and share the video. If you haven't already subscribed, I hope you will do so in this new year. And also, if you want to drop a comment, you're more than welcome to do so. I read them all. Until I see you in the weeklies, namaste.